Hey YouTube, Rick the Electronics Guy again. Now I'm back with some Xbox 360s. I did get a box of a couple Xbox 360s from a client, and he wanted to see what can be done. These Xboxes have previously been repaired, so I don't know anything that's going on with them as of right now, or if they're damaged completely. So here we go. Let's find out what's wrong with one. We have an E74. Okay, so with that being said and done, I will get back to you in a minute. I just have to move to my workstation. Thank you. Hey guys, now we're going to go ahead and start taking the Xbox apart. First you want to pull your face off. And in here you're going to see there's little tabs in here that take these side panels off through the grates. That's where you're going to want to start. And once we do that, we're going to get a small screwdriver. We're going to gently push up while we pop it in these holes. There's these little itty bitty tabs that are in here when you do this. And they will relock on you if you don't. And when you get them, it'll pop up like this, because what you're doing is you're pushing these little tabs in that are over here. When you get that off, you just pop that up like this. And now you got these little tabs over here that you will gently fly up. Start on one side and lift it up gently so it overlips it. Now we're going to run into some stars keys. You'll grab your star tool. Or a small screwdriver, flathead, and start removing them. This one looks like it was repaired before because there's no cane bridge here. So we don't know exactly what happened or what they did to it. They could have broke a chip off, a small little chip on the board, anything. I'm just going to go around and unscrew everything on the board instead of just taking the main ones out. And I could take the main ones off right here like this. The main ones are your long ones. Your long ones are the ones that hold the board, actually, the casing together. You have 6 of them. Every other one holds the board on. Move this guy out of the way. Throw him to the side. Throw your case to the side. Looks like somebody did a high-powered fan mod in here. We'll pull this off. Yeah, it definitely looks like somebody's been in here modifying it really good, as you can see. This is not normal in your Xbox 360. And what I'm going to do is when I get ready to, I'm going to unplug it and test all this. Make sure this isn't the leading cause to it. Pull out your fan. And your extended wires that you don't need. And your cable. Now you're just left down to your turn on board, your RF board, and your motherboard. Then we'll flip it over to its side here and we will take the RF board out. Only has 2 screws in because it's missing screws. And this takes a star key. You can get away with a small flathead if you can get it in there to get a bite. It's been done before. I think a lot of stuff has been done before. Take the rest of your screws out so we can drop the board out. And now we have the Xbox 360 board. As you can see, somebody has attempted a repair. The screws aren't very tight. No washers used. Just a poor workmanship job. So this is what happens when you bring it to people who are in a hurry to make a quick buck. Wonder if there's any washers on the other side. Guess we'll find out in a minute, huh? Flying screws. You gotta really like doing this stuff when you do it like I do it. Well, at least I use screws, oh my god. And a lot, and a lot, and a lot. Look at all this stuff, man. They really tried to keep it cool using the cheapest thermal paste they could. So, And we're going to get it ready for the hot plate. You guys already know this if you watch my videos, so hold on one second and I'll get back to you when my hot plate's ready. Okay guys, now that I got it all cleaned up, as you can see I cleaned it to the best of its abilities. Just using Q-tips, that's the normal thing. We're going to want to come over here to the hot plate. Yes, it's just a glass plate. All you're going to want to do is set it to number 3, let it get warm. Don't forget your wood blocks. Space them out for the Xbox accordingly. Grab your chips. And what we're going to do from here is we're going to let this heat the board up, and then I'll be back so we can blast her. Alright, I'll see you soon. Alright guys, we're back now. And we've had the board on here for about 10 minutes. Now we're going to start the top process. Just because I haven't worked on it and somebody else has, I'm going to do the chips first, and then I will show you something else. Now on this chip right here, you're going to put it up and down for a couple seconds. And this one too. When that's complete, you are completely done. Say thank you to my little camera helper there. And other than that, we're just going to let this bake on here for another 10 to 15 minutes after doing that. And then after 10 to 15 minutes, I'll come over here and I will turn it off. And we will begin a half-hour cool down cycle. Now with the Xbox boards, they're a real pain in the butt typically. They like to warp. That's why I do it this way, so it gradually cools down. A lot of people have done it without it, and they take it off right away. You have to really let these ones cool down because it's a totally different device. The board was really made not so good. But we'll go from there. Thank you, and we'll be back in a little bit. Alright, you guys, now that the board has had its cool down time, we're going to grab the board here, and we are going to grab this front piece wherever she went for the startup, because we're just going to take it and drop it in and on right now. We're going to grab her and bring her to the room. Where we have this set up, and we are just going to hot run it to see what happens. And I do this with all of them. I test them this way. There's no point to put everything back together on the Xboxes with these E74s, because half of the time they're back from somebody that's already worked on it and don't know what's going on yet. So let's see what happens. Well, we instantly get 2 red lights. So, which is just overheating, which Not even hot yet. Okay, so I'm in here now, and I'm gonna start this like this. I'm just gonna get my Arctic Cat, and I'm gonna drop a dab there, and a dab there, and then I'm gonna cap it back up because I'm done. These don't need excessively over too much. And I'm just going to screw it back on and together, and then I'll start the video up again. Alright, you guys, the only thing I did different is I ended up putting the heat sinks back on with some Arctic Silver 5 as you saw earlier, and we'll see how it goes now. Boom! What do you got there? We got Xbox power, baby. Thank you for watching my video. You have a great day.